Bueckers, the Minnesota kid wheeling through traffic, will fire. Oh my goodness! What a highlight from Paige Bueckers.
The WNBA playoffs are underway, but the 4 teams that didn't make it to the postseason have turned their attention to the draft lottery ahead of next April's highly anticipated draft. The incoming class of 2024 draftees are full of talented college basketball stars like Iowa's Caitlin Clark, LSU's Angel Reese, and of course UConn women's basketball's Paige Bueckers. As one of the best players of her generation, University of Connecticut point guard Paige Bueckers is a promising talent, as she was formerly High School National Player of the Year and was the first freshman to earn a major college National Women's Player of the Year award. She is also a 4-time gold medalist for the United States at the youth international level. What makes this draft so interesting is that each of these stars is part of the latest class of student athletes who were granted an extra year of eligibility due to the COVID-19 pandemic. So these players have up until next spring to decide whether they want to enlist in the draft or stay another year in college.
I don't think there's any words to describe the feeling I had when I got cleared. Obviously the first rush of emotion is just overfeeling of joy and happiness. And then there's the sense of satisfaction that I've been working as hard in that 12 months as I ever have in my life, changed who I am, just matured in a whole bunch of different ways, and to see it all sort of pay off. And finally, I remember the day when it happened, and ever since that day I've been counting down the days to when I got to play again, and it's went fast and it's went slow, but to finally hear those words, it meant the world to me, really. But throughout the whole season, obviously there was a lot of turbulence, a lot of highs and lows. It was like a roller coaster ride, and just to have to sit there on the sideline and only be able to say things, not go out there and help and actually do them. It's the worst feeling as a teammate, as a player. You just want to go out there and play and help and contribute to winning, contribute to helping other people out when you see that they're going through it. So definitely just having to sit on the sidelines is one of the most painful things you can go through as an athlete. But I would say it definitely makes you never take it for granted and be so grateful every time you do step on the court, even if it's just for practice, a lift, and especially games when you can go out there and compete with your teammates and compete against other teams. So it's definitely extremely hard, but at the end of the day, it makes you just appreciate all the things in life, I would say. Honestly, the only thing that I really work towards is raising that national championship trophy in April, and seeing all my hard work and all my suffering moments pay off in the most beautiful time, the most beautiful moment, and what we worked for this whole year, this whole summer. But yeah, I think there'll be an overwhelming feeling of joy and just overcoming adversity if we win that, and when we win that national title.
Stanford has missed its last 9 threes. Bueckers comes up with a steal, all the way in for 2.
ESPN published its first way too early mock draft of the class. Bueckers, who after this season still has 2 years of collegiate eligibility remaining because of her ACL injury last year, is projected to go number 2 overall to Phoenix. Fellow senior Husky Aaliyah Edwards is slotted at number 4 overall to Seattle. Also eligible for the draft this spring are Nika Mull and Aubrey Griffin. Neither Bueckers, Edwards, or Mull have yet to confirm whether they'll choose to enroll this spring or stay back for their extra year. Since the players have up until the end of the 2023-24 collegiate postseason to decide, it's not likely they'll provide a decision anytime soon. Bueckers is expected to be a top 4 pick in both the 2024 and 2025 drafts.
She's about to make it with her eyes closed. You do that? I want to see this. I want to see this.
Back to the streets.
She's like that. She's like that. She's like that. She's like that.
Oh, I mean, any team would be lucky to have someone like Paige. There's a lot of people who play basketball, but there's not a lot of people who love basketball, and that's the difference. In any profession, you have people that do it and people who love it, and that's what sets them apart. And I'm excited for her to be back on the court, no matter what WNBA team she plays for. I'm just really excited for her to be back on the court and healthy.
I'm good, yeah, I can shoot. Janelle, I can shoot. I just did this the other day.
Did what?
I just shot the other
Answer the
day.
ball and go get it?
Yes.
No.
All my shots are gonna go in. I just have to go to the basket.
I know that's right.
What?